Hey guys, Zix here. Time for another episode of Minesaga Skyblock. From the title, you see we need to prepare for the next round. There's a few things that are important to notate and a few things that are important to do while preparing for the next round. And it's going to be very similar to the stuff that I talked about at the end of the previous season. However, I have doubled, and I'm just going to open these, by the way, whilst talking, just to see what we get. Maybe I can get a rank to give away. It's unlikely, but maybe. Pretty much the same as last round, but I've doubled in subs since then, and a lot of the new subs have not backtracked and looked at what went down in previous rounds. So I wanted to have a quick overview and some of my thoughts for what you can do now to prepare yourself for reset. The first things first, you want a treasure kit to start the round. Preferably you want a treasure kit on every single alt, but yeah, I didn't have enough time to prepare because of the notice we were given, so that's unlikely to happen. I think I had something like 6,000 drop party keys going into the end of the round, and I have 1,400. Now, I can do some frogging in the next couple days, and I can get some, but there's no way I'm going to get up to 6,000 again in just, what, 3 days? That's not going to happen. Really, 2 days now. Thursday, Friday, yeah, 2.5 days from when I'm recording this. I'm recording this on Wednesday. So pterodactyl, yay. It's unlikely I get enough keys this time around to get myself 6 treasure kits like I did last round. As fun as that was to do. But at least get yourself one, and you're going to want to wait till the very last minute to open them, because you get typically, let's see, how many days is this? Right click, right? Treasure kit, yeah, 14 days. So you'll have 2 weeks of treasure kit going into the next round, which, you know, that's not bad. That's good. You want that. Technically, you can get treasure kit from this, I think. Access to a random kit. But what are the odds? It would have been pretty funny if it just popped in right there. Yeah, so you want to get a treasure kit, so save your drop party keys. If you do not have a frog, and you have not been saving your drop party keys, which is probably the case for a lot of you guys, unfortunately, I would have given you more notice had I known. There was no reason for me to expect the round to reset just after 2 months. The economy's fine. I'm not going to get into all that. Whatever. Save a rant for another episode, maybe. But yeah, sorry, I would have given you guys more notice to prepare. It's just what it is. Second thing, if you do have a frog and he's not level 5, get him to level 5. Do whatever you can. Frog as much as you can over the next couple of days to get him to level 5. Because the level carries over. In fact, all of your crit pets, creatures, whatever, levels are going to carry over. So if you can get him to level 5, do it. If he's not level 5, frog your heart out, which you should be frogging your heart out anyway to get a treasure kit. But if you're on the last day and you open your drop party keys early on Friday and you get your treasure kit, but you don't have a level 5 frog, well, there you go. Keep frogging. Get him up to level 5. What else? If you have a point farm, it wouldn't be bad to go ahead. I got nothing worth anything. It wouldn't be bad to go ahead and work on getting some more points. I do have a point farm because I built it for. I actually have 2 because I built it for that episode. But I have 1,846 points. I'm doing okay there. Yeah, I don't need a whole lot of those. The only other thing to prepare for the next round, and this you can do whether you have a frog or not, you should save up mob coins. So I have 68 because I didn't know that the round was going to end. And so I have not been farming mob coins. Yay! I have been putting them in my spawners, which is, yeah, it's kind of pointless now. It's not going to give me enough money to make any difference. So, yeah, you're gonna wanna farm mob coins. Even when your frog is out, you're gonna want to farm mob coins. And you know, just look at how many spawners you have now. If you have, say, 20,000 spawners, right? That's how many stacks is that? Divided by 300. That's 66, 67 stacks times 25 mob coins. That's 1,675 mob coins. So my advice, I mean, you're not going to get 20,000 right away, and you'll have time to farm mob coins. But my advice is to get yourself at least 600 mob coins before the reset. To give yourself the ability to upgrade your spawners right away, just to give that extra little push, a little tug, to get yourself going. I don't know what kind of changes are going to happen, so I don't know what else you could potentially do now to ready yourself for the next round. I mean, those are your big three things: treasure kit, level 5 frog, and mob coins. So as far as like what to do, I don't have an answer for you. So you know, focus on those three things the best you can. If you have spare money and you find people selling drop party keys, maybe try buying some to get yourself a treasure kit. There are some people that are competing for Is Top right now that may want to buy you a treasure kit for in-game money. Consider that. I will not do that. We're not interested in that. However, we have these guys here, and as much as I don't want to give them a boost, they might be willing to do some last-minute buycraft deals to try to secure Is Top 1. So you may want to consider offering them a buycraft deal. You're probably going to have to make it worth their while. But if you can't, if you don't have a treasure kit going into next round, and you don't have a lot of drop party keys, you may want to consider. I didn't get one the other day, did I? Good. I don't want one right now. You may want to consider. Doing it. Doing a buycraft deal. The sagas jerks, they get free treasure kits. Jerk face. Just kidding. They're not jerk faces. I'm friends with a couple sagas, in fact. But yeah, they don't have to do that because they have permanent treasure kit. Must be nice. Must be nice. I don't. Can you get great? Yes. Can you get from basics? I don't think you can. No, you cannot. None of these things are gonna help you going into the next round. Yeah. T4s are coming, and that's why you're going to want a treasure kit. You want the chance to get a T4 because they're pretty revolutionary as far as the difference between. Why do I not have my frog out? If I'm going to do this on camera, I don't have my frog out. Yeah, I should double click. What am I trying to say? Yeah, the treasure kit, advanced keys. From what I understand, you're going to be able to get, T4s from advanced crates. So you're going to want to go ahead and make that happen. Tomorrow's episode, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some things that you can do on your first day to go ahead and get yourself going. Yeah, in the meantime, we're probably just going to derp around for 5 minutes here until the end of the episode. How much time is there left? Yeah, 5.5. I got 5.5 minutes of dead air. I mean, I guess I could just end the episode. But that wouldn't be fair to you guys. Wouldn't be fair at all. But that's it. Those are the 3 things you gotta do to prepare for the next round. I'm done doing this for now. We'll do this later. Let's go ahead and try a... Let's go ahead and do a... Hopefully it's not tank, because I'm in 1.12. As far as next round is concerned, we are not at 10 people. which means we're going to be doing some recruiting. Now, last round we had a lot of entries for recruitment that were invalid or turned out to not be quite as advertised. The purpose of this island is to compete, not just to kind of hang out and have fun with six. Well, yeah, sure, we do that. That was not the point. That was not the main goal. The main goal was to compete, and some of the members we brought on didn't do a whole lot of that. And so they're gone already. So yeah, if you are interested, find me in Discord, find me in game. Tell me why you think you will be a good fit, and we'll set up a time to do a chat on Discord. That was one thing I failed to do the last time. And I said I was, but I didn't do it. But we're gonna do it this time. I want to hear you. I want to talk to you via Discord chat or Skype or whatever is comfortable for you. And yeah, basically we want competitors. It's not terribly important that you have a lot of alts, but you need to spend time working with us, and you need to be producing your own income. You need to be producing your own income. That's pretty important if you want to be on the island. You will not be on the island very long if you're not working with us, and if you're not making your own money. A lot of the people that are coming over with us already have a chimp and a penguin. So until you have a chimp and a penguin, we're going to be asking any income you make to be filtered over to them. Or me, who has chimp penguin, because we want to make the most use out of our ability. Now, some people that come over, we may go ahead and do that because we are going to have some money. We're either going to be first or second. I feel pretty confident that we're going to win first yet again. But I mean, you never really know what's going to happen. So, maybe they have a trick up their sleeves that they've been saving, and now they're going to go ahead and let go or release. So who knows? You never really know what's going to turn out. I try not to underestimate anybody. IVI and those guys, they've caught everybody off guard before, so there's a good chance they could do it again. But even if we don't win, second place, we'll still have the $100 voucher to use. And if we had known, we would not have spent this week's voucher. We would have saved it. But there's also, again, every round is resetting. We don't actually know how long the downtime is going to be. Which brings me to my next point. There's a possibility that we have a slight vacuum of episodes. I'm going to record enough, hopefully, to Monday. I don't know when the reset's going to be. So if the reset doesn't happen by Monday or Tuesday, I might not have Wednesday's episode ready because I'm not going to save up for I'm not going to record an episode for Wednesday as well because I don't have an idea for that episode yet. I was hoping it would be the next round, and then I wouldn't have to prepare an episode for that one. Yeah. So there's a chance. I'm just giving you a little forewarning. I don't know how long the downtime is going to be between seasons, but I guess there's going to be a lot of changes. Then they haven't given us anything on what those changes will be. I personally hope a few things that happen. I hope that minions and cobble gens and sponge generators, I hope that's a thing of the past. Not that it won't make sense to still put minions on a cobble gen, because they actually produce decent beginning game income if you hook them up to a void. So I'm still gonna have cobble gens on minions, probably not 300 like we have now, but something along those lines. But that's tomorrow's episode. I'm gonna go over what you guys need to do to get ready, or not get ready, but when you start the round. A lot of you already know what you need to do, but we're gonna have some chat on what to do on day 1, and that's gonna be tomorrow's episode, which technically the round is ending tomorrow. But again, I don't know when the reset is going to be, when the new round is going to start, so it's difficult for me to try to plan that episode for that day. So we're just going to go ahead and release it tomorrow, and at least that way it gives you guys that, maybe some of the newer players that, aren't really ready for a reset, to go ahead and get prepared. Yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully I've helped you guys prepare for the next round. Those of you that did not see me last time, or those of you that are kind of picking your nose and scratching your head and not really sure what to do, yeah, hopefully that gives you a little help. Yeah, it's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and as always, hit my face. Take it easy.